Sagittarius, what's going on? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, and I am here to bring you your Silent Enemies reading for the month of October 2021. I hope all is well in the Sag community. Those of you who are already part of the 8th House Energy community, thank you so much for all the energy you bring to the channel and for being part of the energy that we're on in order for us to move forward on our spiritual journey. All right, I appreciate the love and the support of you all who are here grinding, trying to be the best person you can be, right? For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. Thank you for your, you coming to the channel and checking things out. Hopefully you'll become a member by subscribing and hitting that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. This is a Silent Enemies reading. This reading is designed to help you to pay more attention to your intuitive nudges in reference to the people closest to you. Those of us who are on our spiritual journey, we have a certain level of understanding, and that is that the people who are closest to us are brought into our lives to teach us lessons. Many of these lessons are karmic in nature, meaning that these people that we deal with are karmics. It could be family members, it could be lovers, it could be friends, it could be co-workers, colleagues, neighbors, your kid's teacher, but this is somebody who's in your energy that you deal with on a regular basis, and you're getting intuitive nudges about them, but you're blocking it, or you're not paying attention to it, or you're ignoring it for some reason. The goal of this reading is to get you to pay more attention to your intuition so that you are able to trust yourself more, making decisions without going outside of yourself to get approval from others who may not even know what you're going through, let alone have your best interests at heart. So this is just basically you putting you in a position where you trust yourself 100% because you know that you're not going to steer yourself wrong. Instead of, oh, John, what do you think about this? Should I do AB? Like some of your most important life decisions, you're going outside of yourself to talk to other people when you should be doing the opposite. You should be going within, getting someplace quiet, settling down, and listening to your higher self and making that decision. And then on top of that, not allowing naysayers to make you, try to get you to change your mind because they're too weak to trust themselves, so they're looking for everybody else for advice. That's not what we do here. We're on a different level here. We trust our own selves. We trust our guts. We go within us and we find out. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting resources and information outside of us, but we run that against our higher self before we make a decision. And our higher self has the overall decision-making stance in this situation. Not outside forces, not external people, none of that, all right? So in order for you to get on the path where you're 100% confident with that, it's best to do intuitive practices. And so this reading, along with the AB reading that I do on my channel, are readings that help you to pay attention to your intuitive nudges and to help you exercise your intuitive muscle. So I'm going to put 3 cards out here, and we're going to talk about, well, I'm going to just channel from these cards and tell you what I get. All right, if it resonates with you, then, pay attention to that intuitive nudge and investigate it. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. Check your other placements or check some of the other readings that I have on the channel. All right, so let's just see what we got going on for Sag for the month of October. Silent Enemies reading. Messages for Sag. What do they need to know? Okay, we have the 6 of Swords. Okay, that's Aquarius energy. What else does Sag need to know? 2 more cards, please. What energies does Sag need to, what do they need to pay attention to? Okay, the first one that came out was the Star energy in reverse. Aquarius, major arcana here, okay? The last card that came out is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse, that's Piscean energy. So let's look at what's going on here for you, Sag. So the first card I got here for you is the 6 of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. Aquarius is your 2nd house. Actually, it's your 3rd house, excuse me. It's your 3rd house. So with the 3rd house, this talks about your siblings. This talks about your immediate environment. It also talks about your communication. I feel like for some of you, you may feel the urge to move away from where you are, and you should pay attention to that intuitive nudge. If the universe is telling you it's time for you to move, it's time for you to get up and get out, listen to that. Listen to it. Okay? Some of us over the last year have gotten that urge where we've been told to move and relocate. Some of us have listened, and as a result, we've escaped, horrible situations that people try to put us in, even up to death. Okay, but if you're getting a strong urge to move or relocate, you need to do so. I recommend you listen. to your intuition. Okay, you don't have to, and I was just saying to you, you don't have to go outside of yourself to ask others. Now, if you want to get a reading, something like that, just to confirm, hey, is my intuition, am I just bugging, or is my intuition really telling me that there's something going on? Because sometimes when you're ascending, your spiritual gifts will come to you more enhanced than they've ever been before. And it's like you're picking up on something, but you're not really sure if that's what you're picking up on because you've never experienced it at its capacity, at this depth before. And so you're like, damn, should I pay attention to that? It's really strong and it's been going on. It's been consistent for a minute. Maybe I should go ahead and invest in a reading just to make sure, that my intuition is not my imagination. You know what I'm saying? Because you could go to people outside of you and just, hey, what do you think? They're going to tell you what they want to tell you based on their perspective, but they're not in your shoes. They don't know what you're dealing with. They don't know where you're coming from. And they're not coming from a place of intuitive energy. They're coming from their personal perspective on what they would do, or more importantly, what they want you to do. These same people that you could be going to advice for are the same people who are trying to harm you or take advantage of you, or put you in a position where they don't want you to leave. So they can use you or take advantage of you in some sort of way. And you could be picking up on their energy. That might be why you're feeling like distancing yourself from people. Okay, so I feel like you're feeling like you need to distance yourself or move away from people, or, whether it's literally move or just stop speaking to these people. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you move too, but you could, because like I said, Aquarius is your third house, and that talks about your immediate environment. All right, but it also talks about communication. Maybe you just need to stop speaking to certain people, and you get this vibe, like, damn, y'all, I don't even know why I talk to this person. I don't even know why I deal with them. I don't even know why I communicate with them. Or the communication that they're giving you is communication that they're distancing themselves from you, that they may not want to be around you anymore, that there's distance growing between you two where you were cool before and you can't understand what is this person's product, why are they so distant. It could be because they have ulterior motives. But you want to investigate that, so just to have a conversation with this person. If they don't want to conversate with you about what's going on, it's either one or two reasons. It's because it's something personal and they don't want to share it with you, or they on some bullshit. So you're just going to have to figure out what's best for you. But if you're questioning that energy and it gets more intense, like, damn, I feel like I should move, or I should be relocating, or I should stop speaking to this person, or this person is just all of a sudden distanced themselves from me and I don't know why. It feels weird and it's consistent, I would recommend getting a reading. You don't got to come to me. Get a reading from anybody. You know what I'm saying? But talk to the person first and see what the vibe is that you get. You're the energy of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's coming to you on some BS, All right? You are the higher mind. All right? The second card I have here is the star energy, which also deals with your Aquarius house. Okay, the star in reverse, forward movement. It's in reverse. The star card upright is all about moving forward. Okay, and then we got the Six of Swords here talking about moving forward. So I feel like for some of you, there's somebody trying to hold you back. I don't know if this is you. The star card is a major arcana. So I feel like this intuitive nudge you're getting to move forward needs to be addressed. Because with major arcanas, just like with any other reading, when you get a major arcana, it's going to have a major change. Your life is going to take a change, of course, in some way, shape, or form, but things are not going to be the same. And it could be a grand change, or it could be something minor, but the end result is things are not going to be like they used to be. All right? So I feel like with this star energy in reverse here, this is an energy of stagnancy being your enemy. Okay? And it could be, I don't know if you're dealing with someone who has heavy Aquarius placements, okay? Because when I did Scorpio, they had two cards that were Virgo. So they could have been dealing with someone who had a significant Virgo placement, someone, But it doesn't necessarily have to be. This is why I don't even mention signs like that. Or you could be dealing with this person. You could be dealing with an Aries. I don't do that. Because everybody has every sign in their chart, and everybody can morph into any of those signs. So this is why you're not going to hear me say, oh, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Oh, yeah, some of y'all are dealing with an Aquarius. I don't do that. Because we all got Virgo and Aquarius in our chart. And depending on what circumstances and situations are, we can morph into those energies and act in those energies at any given time. So what difference does it make what sign the person is? It doesn't. All right. And anybody who understands astrology will understand that. So with this star energy in reverse, this is all about a lack of forward movement. This is all about somebody's trying to get you to not, I think somebody's trying to get you to give up hope. Somebody's trying to get you to move away from something that you want to gravitate to. So be careful of, if there's something that you're feeling you want to do and somebody's trying to talk you out of it or trying to move you away from it. This is why I was talking about going in and speaking with your higher self, running it against your higher self. Don't worry about what the people outside you telling you to do. Because sometimes we get ourselves caught up with that. We ask our friends, what should we do about, especially when it's a major life decision. You could get their opinion, excuse me, but don't do what they say based on, okay, well, Johnny, that's my best friend for 20 years. He said I should go for it when something in you is telling you not to go for it. Listen to your gut. Listen to you. If something is telling you do not move forward with something, do not move forward with it. If something is telling you to move forward with something that everybody else is telling you not to do it, move forward with it. Listen to your gut. This is what I'm getting here with this energy. Okay? Very strongly. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Piscean energy. Pisces is your fourth house. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Aquarius is your third, and Pisces is your fourth house. Your fourth house has to do with home. Okay, your family. Okay, your roots, your heritage. The nurturing figure in your home when you were growing up. No matter what the sex of that person is, no matter who they are in relation to you. Some people could have grew up in a foster home. Okay, and they could have been raised by a man. Whoever was giving you the nurturing energy when you were in your formative years is usually what this energy consists of in the fourth house. But also, not only that, it deals with end-of-life affairs. It also deals with what's going on within your physical body. That's your home where your soul rests. So the fourth house deals with your home, your private home. So that's your soul, what's going on within inside you. All right. Now with this Knight of Cup energy in reverse here, this is an energy of something not moving forward. Okay. It's an energy of someone, I feel like, again, somebody trying to keep you stagnant. Somebody trying to keep you from moving on. You know you need to move on from something. Now it could be with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It could be a lover. Okay. That you need to move forward from, move away from. It could be somebody that you're living with and you want to move out from this person. It could be that this person is dealing with you and other people. So it could be a fickle energy. It could be somebody is trying to emotionally manipulate you as well to keep you from moving forward, to keep you around because maybe they're getting something out of you being around, but your intuition is telling you that you don't need to be around this person anymore, that you need to move away from them or move out. Or this is a flip side. This is a negative Sag because we have positive Sages and negative Sages. So there's a negative Sag who's purposely trying to stop someone from moving away from them because they want to continue to use this person for whatever their benefit is. Whatever this person is benefiting you for, you're trying to keep them from leaving. This person wants to leave. You know they want to leave. And you're doing everything in your power to discourage them from leaving. Feeling them with false hope is what I'm feeling here with the Star card in reverse, false hope, especially with the Knight of Cup in reverse, playing with their emotions. Yet this person may distance themselves from you. They do whatever they can to keep you around, but there's no real connection between you two. There's emotional distance. And you're stuck trying to figure out why, and this is what this person wants you to do. A lot of people play games just to keep you stuck, trying to figure out what's going on with them. So they play the hot and cold. 1 minute they hot, the next minute they cold. And what that does is that freezes you in your tracks. You don't know if you should leave or if you should stay. When they play cold, you're about, I'm about to leave. And then when they know you're about to leave, then they come back all hot, and then you stay. And they keep you long enough, and then they play cold again. All right? And then and you're ready. So they keep playing circles, so you don't know to go or to leave, to go or to leave. And I feel like you're dealing with somebody like this who's playing with you. So listen to your intuition when it comes to this, because there is somebody who could be possibly emotionally manipulating you. and playing you. And you have the universe, there's a future here that you have elsewhere. And this person's just holding you back. Now, this could be somebody that you're currently with, a family member, a friend, or a lover. Or it could be somebody that you've ended things with. You've already moved away from this person. And they could be trying to come back and, give you false hope about the future and things like that. Y'all working things out. But it's if it didn't work, if a lot of you Sagittarius, I'm going to be honest with you, based on the readings I've been doing with you for the past year, a lot of you were married to this person. And this is a relationship that's been dead. It's been dead. Some of you have already gotten divorces. You've already moved on from this situation, but you're still dealing with the emotional ramifications of it. That's for some of you. For others of you, this person don't want to let you go. They still playing games with you because, we got Mercury in retrograde in the house of Libra. You know that. And Libra is your 11th house, I believe. Yeah, Libra's your 11th house. So, that's the house of your relationships, all types of relationships. So you will know based on the energy you're feeling as far as your intuition, which relationships need to be cut off, which relationships, people are blowing smoke up your ass, basically trying to act like, you guys got a future with each other. Also, somebody could be playing on the history that you have with this person. They could be playing on the history in a sense where, we've been together for this period of time. We've been together for this long. And so what they do is they'll try to use that to manipulate you to think that there's a future. So be careful of that too. That's that emotional manipulation here. And Pisces energy is the hidden enemy. The house of Pisces is the hidden enemy. And your intuition should be going off right now about this energy because Neptune is there in reverse. And Neptune is the rose-colored glasses coming off so that you see things for what they are. Your intuition is telling you what's up, Sag. All right? So we're going to go into the extended and we're going to pull 4 additional cards for each of these to see what other messages the universe has for you. If this has resonated with you or somebody feel free to leave a comment, but make sure you click that like button. If you have not already subscribed, feel free to do so. If this doesn't resonate, check your other placements, or if you don't like this style of reading, you can check some of the other types of readings I do on the channel. They're going to show up on the screen right about now. So without further ado, we're going to head to the extended. The link's in the box below. Feel free to join. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Later, Sag.